everyone. Welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler. We're going to get right at it with some plays from the Vikings game.
Crucial plays.
Crucial plays. We got a lot to look at this week. We haven't had X's and O's for a couple weeks, so we're going to give you a bonus. So we're going to start out first, second quarter, 3-0 Packers. Vikings have the ball at the 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line. Now, Packers are in nickel coverage with Keyshawn Nixon in the slot. And this is the most important guy on the field, 18. That's Justin Jefferson. Okay. So first glance, looks okay, right?
Yeah, everything looks fine.
They got pressure. They got a press up on.
And now Aaron Jones is in the game, so you're thinking it's going to be pass. I mean, they run it with him too, but in the tight end, this is another indicator for me as a safety, Tom. The tight end is off the ball. So he's off the ball because he wants to assume this is Reggie White. He wants to chip Reggie. So, but I bet you all week the coaches told Sam, we're going to run this particular play, and we pray they're in cover 2 or 4. Okay. And Sam goes, well, why? Because I think we can get down the middle on whoever is at safety other than 29 to the strong side. And we count like this: 3, 2, and 1. And our principals in cover 4. And I think they're in cover 4. So, but again, as you pointed out, it's a lot of attention. This would be Jerry Rice, or the top guy. So you want to try to keep 2 guys on him in the quarter. This is his quarter, this is your quarter, this is your quarter, and this is your quarter, right? Okay. So once number 3, which is the tight end, Tom, once he chips Reggie, or chips Cox in this case, he's no longer in the pattern. So now the back with Aaron Jones coming here, you got curl or flat, and you got, we'll move these quarters out so you can look at it. So Cooper's the middle backer, he's in good shape. And Keyshawn Nixon's curl or flat, so he's in good shape. Now, Stokes is in perfect shape because it comes really a 2-man route, but it's really a 1-man route. They're gonna run Jefferson like an influence in route. You gotta drive that. He has to. The problem is
29.
Yes. And Bullet has great depth. Fantastic depth. But he has to recognize the route. Once you know that 3 is chipping, the tight end, he's out of the pattern. Now the only body can really do some damage is this guy and this guy. But I'm gonna stay in my quarter. Once 3 blocks or chips, I go from recognizing 2 to 3 to just number 2. Okay. The more he comes up, the more I have to relate to him. And you asked a fantastic question. What if you run all the way over there? My principals told me in cover 4, once 3 blocks, that tight end blocks, I'm relating to 2 because he's past 10, 15 yards, he's my guy now. So Bullock got to come in a little bit here. Because remember, I'm going to lose Eugene Robinson because he has to double on the end route to...
You have to know he's going to be doubling Jefferson because that's the basis of the defense.
Xavier, he has to go. Because if he's back here, Jefferson can catch that, he's still going to score. So the next picture, now you can see it. You got great depth here.
29.
That's 29. Great depth here.
24.
And really good depth there, but the problem is he got to move over.
He's way off balance, too.
Yes.
He's got step forward. I'm not sure what his angle or what he's looking at.
See, he hasn't recognized the route yet.
Is he looking here? His eyes seem to be looking that way, or, these guys, he's got under, he's got over. He's got over. He's got under.
Everybody's perfect.
Yeah.
Once he recognizes number 2, he'll be right here relating to him.
Right.
And probably, you know what, he may intercept it. Because I think Sam already had his mind made up. If Naylor is deep on a safety and breaking across, I'm going to throw it. And he may throw it when he's in your quarter. He may catch it in somebody else's quarter.
Yeah.
But I got to recognize that these guys, they're up there on the best receiver. I'm going to lose these 2. Now, if you were in cover 3,
Yeah.
that's different. But cover 4, Bullock got to go. He's your guy.
Okay.
He's your guy.
Because even though he's going here,
It don't matter.
he's in your quarter right now.
Yes. Because we're talking about 4.5 seconds. It takes a long time, maybe even longer sometimes. You gotta, once a guy get past 15 yards, he's your guy.
Yeah. Plus you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys blocking 4.
Yeah, so they're gonna take some time.
Yeah.
But this is what they call a 4-beater. See, that's too much daylight. And I know people were thinking, well, he threw it over McKinney's head, but it ain't. Although he caught it in his quarter, but he came from somewhere else.
Okay.
I can't ask a guy to stop the number 1 receiver on an end cut and defend another guy coming from somewhere else.
Right.
So that's why we limit it to, 3, 2, 1. 1's 3 blocks and 2's up the field. As a safety, he's my guy. He go in, I go in with him. And they'll come back and do a double post, and we'll tell the corner, that's your guy. Now, an experienced secondary, real quick. Well, if you go back, and we erase this. Now this would, erase that real quick. Now this what we would do in the 90s. If we get a lot of trips, go back one more. Yep, okay, what we would do, thank you. Well, we would go back to the other one. The first, what we would do really quick, we would say to Fritz, give me some ammunition to help me get out of trips. If we got cover 4, cover 2, fine. If they get trips, we're out of 4 or 2, we're going to cover 3. Deep thirds, and we got 3 guys underneath. Because in cover 2 or 4, if they run 3 verticals, they got us. So we would lock this guy up. You got help underneath, and you got help deep. And I would tell Eugene to push. We give him a push call. And I would go all the way over, and he would go to the middle. We start picking that off.
Okay. In this case, it's a good call because they've been using these tight ends to chip all game
Yes.
to start. So the coverage isn't a bad one.
No, not at all. Especially because you got a guy chipping. He's not really in the route. He's like a check down. You just got to relate to this. Remember against Jacksonville, they ran one down the middle with their top pick. It's the same concept.
Okay.
So they got to get that because you're going to see that against Philly, Tampa, and LA.
Okay, so now we go to the 4th and 2. This is in the second quarter. LaFleur decides to go for it, and they have a decent play ready to go, but Love is either changing protection or letting them know what the play might be because of the way the Vikings set up. The Vikings are talking about, okay, they're changing, we'll change, whatever. A lot of communication going on.
And they're, okay, we figured it out. They're in man-to-man.
Yeah.
It's 4th and 2.
Yep.
And LaFleur is already, oh yeah, they're in man. This is great. We're going to get the coverage we want. Now, Romeo's the best 50-50 receiver you have. But if that was number 9, you know where we're going with it, right? But it's Romeo, so these guys, Jordan I said, is it a casino or they're just in man? and that's what protects all the conversation. Are they a man or are they in the casino? Now, if they're in the casino, that means they're bringing everybody. So they're bringing more than we can block, so I got to get the ball out
That
quick.
would be fine because he's going to run a slant.
Exactly.
And there'll be nobody there.
Yes.
But
so they get it together, and can you go back real quick? I apologize. Now, what you can do here is just 5 seconds. He's clapping already. Tell Josh I need it. You could just call a timeout to get a better play. And then, we could talk about it during the timeout.
Right.
Do we really want to go for it? Should we kick a field goal? Nope, I'm committed. I'm going for it. If they give us this look again, they're in man. What's the best man formation we got? And I would go back to this play. This is a great play for man.
Okay.
Because once Jordan, amazing good footwork. First progression, you could just throw it here.
Yeah.
And maybe it's a struggle, but maybe Brooks or Wilson can get past this guy. But okay, fine, he didn't do that. So he looks over here, the first window is blocked. The second window is blocked. 85, oh, he's covered. Boy, that opens it up for Reed. And see, now he came back.
He wanted Dobbs right
Yes,
there.
yes.
But because 51 didn't blitz, he came back into here. He's taken that slant
Yep.
away, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Kind of taken, Kinkle has kind of taken Wilson out of the play.
Yes.
Although that's questionable. He might have been able to make that. So you're saying there's your
guy
right there.
That's separation.
And he does see that. However, he's got
Trash.
a
That would
bunch
go
of guys
trash.
right in his
Yes.
legs. So he's got to throw an arm ball.
Yeah.
They got to stop this penetration.
Yes.
You can't let that guy come right into your quarterback's leg. All that being said, he's winning. Ball is right there. It's not a horrible throw. It's not.
You gotta catch it.
You'd rather have it,
Yeah.
right here, but
Yeah. You gotta catch it because if you catch it, the impact of the fourth down keeps the momentum going. But if he throws a better ball on him, he may score. And I've seen Reed catch those balls before.
yeah.
So when people ask Matt, one of y'all media guys, I don't know who it was, say, well, do you think about kicking it? No, he made a great call. Sometimes coaches make great calls and players don't come through. And sometimes coaches make bad calls and the player comes through. Like one of those, no, yes, it's gonna happen. But I don't want Matt to feel gun shy about going for it on fourth. Hey man, go for it. The guys will make the play. This is a great job by Jordan going through his progression and throwing it.
Okay.
And you just gotta catch it.
All right. Now we go
Yeah.
back to the final minutes.
Yeah.
And it's 3rd and 2. Packers need a stop. They're down by 2.
Mm-hmm.
They got a chance to make the Vikings decide whether to punt it and give the ball back or go for it on 4th down. So we have, again, 1, 2, 3, and then Jefferson. Same thing,
Yep.
right? Only, this back is back here.
And this
The
is
Packers, you're thinking run?
well, Aaron Jones is not in the game, so they put Cam Akers in to kind of put the illusion of we may do both, run or throw. But your principles should tell you that this is a run formation. If he moves, okay, maybe it's pass. But if they stay here like 3, 2, 1, okay, I'm thinking they're going to run the ball.
Okay, but they are going to move.
Yes.
So here
Addison
comes-
moves. He came in motion.
Right.
Now, I was 100% wrong when I first watched this. Terribly wrong. I mean, just totally wrong, 100% wrong. Because I'm thinking Bullock's supposed to take the back in the flat. That's not true. Bullock was correct. Oh, I'm an apology. He's on his guy. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Now, here's where it gets confusing. 25 goes with Jordan Addison, okay?
Okay.
And you got both your linebackers up here, okay, in the A gaps. and you got everybody's fine, but the guy that's unaccounted for has to be the linebacker to the side he goes to. If he goes to this side, 45 has to take him. He comes this way, 56 has to take him to it. There's nobody else to get him.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 56 is his guy. Because he needs to relate to the back.
Here's the problem, though, because why do they have him, both guys, up at the line of scrimmage?
Right.
If he peels back,
He gonna get,
still got
he
to
gonna
get around all this trash to get
Exactly.
to 27.
Yes.
So why wouldn't
Yes.
you start him here? And if he's not supposed to be there, I would call timeout and say,
There you go.
you know, don't get up
Yes.
on the line in this
Yes.
formation.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know if he's
Exactly.
right or wrong. I'll be interesting to see what Halfley says about that because unquestionably,
Yeah.
someone was supposed to be out here. 'Cause
Yes.
there's nobody there. Here's Cooper. He came flying through, and as fast as he is, he still can't get over there.
Yes.
Enigbari went after Darnold. You don't think he was supposed to peel back? They don't do that?
I've never seen them peel. I'd be interested to know that, because a peel means if a guy runs that little swing back, peel means you're blitzing and you peel with him. I don't think in 1,000 years 55 is responsible to be man-to-man on him without it being a casino blitz.
Yeah, and Stokes has to be here because there's nobody else around.
Yeah, everybody else
Forward
is
on the tight end.
perfect coverage.
Yeah, interesting.
And that's
huh?
where it was you got to call a timeout. I mean, we had that situation. I remember we called a timeout and Holmgren got all yelling down, "Hey, nobody calls a timeout. That's for the offense." I said, well, we were lined up wrong. And then Fritz came over there and bagged me up. Hey, listen, don't be yelling at my guys.
Okay.
I can yell at them. But we called a timeout and got to a best defense. And guess what? We got a fumble and won the game. So it was some confusion there.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. We want to do one little bonus thing and look at Edgerrin Cooper, some of the impact he has, and again, some of the questions about him being young and how he relates to that. So let's take a look at a couple of Edgerrin Cooper plays. Okay, so here's our little homage to Edgerrin Cooper.
Bonus, a
both
bonus.
the good and bad. There was a lot of good. The guy had 4 tackles for loss
Yes.
in this game.
Yes.
Okay, here he is. What are we got probable running play right there. Who's in trouble here for?
Well, the guard has to get to the next level to get him.
Yeah.
If you don't get him, the back has no chance. And they got trips on this side, so they got all the guys in there. So if he makes this block, I mean, Cam Akers is like, he can be running for a long time. Because these two backside guys, they're going to get cut off by the trash. So the only guy is 56, but he has to make his mind up and diagnose the run. He does that better than anybody.
Yeah, bam, there it is. That could have been a 20-yard
Yeah,
run.
but see, that's the line of scrimmage right there.
Yeah.
And he's already tackled him from the line of scrimmage. The back was like 7 yards deep, and 64 said, "Coach, I can't get him. I mean, we got to do a different type of play." And they come back. So now they're going to try to get creative to see can they rub to get to the next level, like double team and what we call a scoop block. But this is what you do to a scoop block. Gone. See, I'm gone now. I'm gone.
They make the mistake of doing it from all the way over here.
Yes, you can't do it.
64 is
No.
blocking down, 74 is blocking down.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
What they're
not
going to have
having
to
any
do,
of
they're
that.
going to have to pull somebody and let him come through and trap him. But he beats that too. See, he's already like a torpedo going to the target. I've not seen a guy recognize a route that fast in a long time.
And he finishes. He
Yes,
had one
again,
missed tackle.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he had a missed tackle on
Yeah.
that touchdown that Akers had. And I thought he actually misplayed it. Akers was coming, we don't have it on here, but Akers was coming this way. And at the last second, he had him pushed towards 29. He was right here. But at the last second, he peeked in this way, and then Akers took it around him. So
I got you.
That's another thing I'll be pointing out to him in film study, I'm sure.
Oh, no question. And here again, you're thinking, okay, where he is.
Yeah.
And the center is thinking, we got to get to this guy for anything to work. And again, they try to get to these scoop blocks. For here, it could be an isolation block. But he's already diagnosed, this is a draw. I believe what I see. And then you got, they're going to let, since it's a draw, they're going to let 52 go. Because we got the ball on this side.
Yeah.
And the influence is let these guys go, the guards push them out and run a draw play, and the center will come lead out on the mat.
Right, and his job is to cut him off, right?
Yes.
Just
yes.
get him over moving that way.
Yep. And I'm going to tell you something.
Nope.
You go back for a minute, I'm going to go back. This is why this place is amazing. It's a zone. But he diagnosed the play. Man, this is amazing. It's one of the best draft picks I've seen in a long time. Because he's the only guy in the stadium other than Minnesota to know it's a draw play.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love that, man. I love it.
Man.
Trust me, they're shocked. They're like, no way. There's just no way that this guy's in there. Edgerrin Cooper is something special.
Now, with the good, there's the bad. Now,
Well, this is how our team's going to attack him, too.
right.
So, yeah.
What we have here is T.J. Hawkinson coming right for him, right? Like,
Yep, they got 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. So they're going to try to get the tight ends underneath or in the intermediate routes. So this is just something our Cardinals said for defensive backs and linebackers.
He's good, right?
Yep. But the problem
Because
is,
here's that first down, too. Just
Yes.
got to keep him from the first down.
yeah, and here's the thing about this. His eyes should be here, but they're on the quarterback. And the next one, go to the next one.
Oops.
See, his eyes are still at the quarterback, and it should be with this guy.
Right. Easy first down.
Yep.
So he's looking to make plays constantly.
Yes, that's what.
You like that.
Yes, absolutely.
But
in
you
the
also have to
passing game, they're gonna throw at him. So you know what you gotta do? Send him to the quarterback.
I asked him after the game, I said, so you came down here a couple times, and what happened? And he said, they just slid everything. As soon as they saw him here,
Yep.
they made sure the back came and got him and either doubled or picked him up. One time he just drove the back all the way to the quarterback. But yeah, their job and in the playoffs is find ways to
Yes.
not only let him make plays but also limit exposure, because
Yes.
teams will try to take
Of
advantage
course.
of his youth.
Yeah. They're not gonna just let you get 4 tackles, TFLs,
Right.
without going after you. But you're talking about a future All-Pro, and that's not going on a limb. That guy's amazing, man. And he's probably still not even scratching the surface of how
Yeah.
good he's going to be.
Right.
I've not seen a rookie linebacker like this. Even A.J. Hawk couldn't do this as a rookie, man.
I swear too that he has
It's amazing.
put on weight. Most guys
Yeah.
can't put on much muscle or
Yeah.
weight during the season.
Yes.
But he's getting bigger, and the bigger
Yeah.
he gets,
Yes.
the more of a force he's going to be.
And he's still fast, man. I'm
Yeah,
glad you had
right.
this ISO on him, because America needs to know how good 56 is, because we are thrilled to death to have him. But
All
we
right,
got to keep his
so-
eyes out the backfield.
Super long X's and O's. I hope you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
We'll be
Yes.
back to look at the Packers playoff opponent next week. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yes,
before
and
we
again,
go?
I want to thank Pick and Save for being a fantastic sponsor. And yes, for 2025, Happy New Year to everybody. I am looking for new sponsors, so you can go to LeRoyButlerInc.com to become a sponsor, partner, or an investor.
All right, sounds
Yes.
good.
Yes.
All right, well, Happy New Year to everybody, and we will see you next year.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye.